welcome to another game of Catan. Today we're in 4th position on this board, and looking at the board, it's a pretty low ore board with the 9, 3, 11, 9 up in the top left. I think you take the 9, 10, 5 here in 1st position. It's pretty standard. Then maybe the 3, 6, 9 going to the wheat port. And then, also green takes the 3, 6, 9 right off the bat, goes towards the 3 to 1 on the wheat port. Decent. I think I would opt for the heavier ore spot though, personally. That being said, usually the 9 gets blocked in games like this. But I think blue probably goes for the 9, 10, 5 here. And then 3rd position probably takes the 10, 5, 8. There's a lot of wheat on this board, so maybe green's spot is decent here. But this is going to be a tricky game for us because there's not a ton of ore on this board, but there's a ton of wheat. Okay, so we have 2 placements here. Well, I want to take the 10, 5, 8 here, but then what do we take with that? We could take the 9, 12. That's pretty aggressive though. What else makes sense though? I mean, we could take the 11, 6, 4. That's kind of, that's decent. We could take the 3, 6, 4. I would like to be on ore though, especially if we're on so much wheat and sheep. Where's the sheep port here? Okay, sheep port is in the middle of nowhere. I mean, you almost have to take the 10, 8, 5 here. Yeah, I think we're going to take that for our first settlement. And we'll go to the 3 to 1 port. But where do we go for second? Well, we could take the 3, 8, 4. But that's not a ton of ore here. In the wood, there's really nothing to pair with the wood, so I don't really like that too much either. And we could take the 6, 3, 4 here, try to monopolize the brick, get some wood, and then eventually get onto the 11, 4 ore port. I'm kind of tempted to do that, and then at least we can take road by connecting across the 3, 8. I don't love it. I definitely do not love it. Now the reason we didn't take the 3, 8, 4 here is I think we get stuck with a lot of wood in this case, and if the 3 doesn't hit, then I mean we're just pretty screwed. That is something I could have considered though, what red just did with the 10, 8, 4. They also can connect roads. Yeah, I kind of like what red did here. I don't know if it would have worked that great for us because once again I think we get stuck on a lot of wood until we get onto the 3 to 1 port. But anyway, what's blue take here? Blue wants sheep. A lot of spots for blue here. 11, 4, 9. 11, 9, 10. 9, 10, 2 even maybe going to the wood port. I think I would consider the 9, 10, 2 a little bit more here and then go towards the wood port. But he's probably assuming here that the 9, 2, 10 stays open. So in that case, what does green take? Probably, they could take the 11, 10, 3. And then our dreams for road probably don't come to fruition here. At least we could fight for this 12, 6, 11 though. And then maybe eventually the brick port. And then maybe eventually the 9, 12. So, it's not the end of the world if green takes the 11, 10, 3. Okay, but he takes the 12, 6, 11. I think that's better here. Once he gets on the brick port too, he'll be a little bit more flexible. Yeah, I don't like our position here. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I think we just start by getting on this 11, 4. We'll be trading with blue. He'll have the wood for us. I'm not going to trade him yet, though, until we have our wheat and sheep in hand. A lot of brick, though, on the board right now. Yeah, and blue snaps up that trade. He probably has the road settle here pretty soon. Let's see, did the 10 hit? Wow, green with an early city. And then another 6 hits. I don't think a 10 hits, so Blue needs the wheat. Oh, but he needs the brick too. I should have just taken that trade. Instead he gives it to green. Surprised he didn't go for the 11-3-10 first. Then again, it is going to take us quite a bit of wood to catch up to him here. Okay, red with the settlement here now as well. I don't think anyone needs brick here. I think I'm just going to pass. We're on the 10 sheep. Maybe we'll make the trade on his turn. Yeah, I think our spot here is definitely the worst. We should have considered more what red did with the 10-8-4. I think that could have helped us here. Blue doesn't take the trade for brick. Interesting. I think green should definitely be the biggest target though. And that 6 wheat needs blocked. Let's see if blue takes it this time. He does, so we have the settlement. Okay, now we want to get on that 11-10-3, if possible. I have a feeling though blue's been holding on to the settlement just because they are tempted to maybe cut green off or us. It'd be nice to see blue road settle on the 11-9-10 here. Okay, you need to be blocking the 6 wheat for sure. Ooh, the 11? Interesting block. Yeah, not sure about the 11 here, because we're not really a threat at all, and the 11 doesn't hurt green that much. Green's definitely the leader here as well. And as green, you probably block blue, because they're going to be competing with you for dev cards. Or red if he decides to go for a road, but... Okay, blue makes the right block. We will be trading blue whatever he wants if he wants to cut off. Oh, he's just going to go for our army then. Not a bad move. Ooh, more brick. I think we're just going to 4-for-1 for wood here. Okay, green should definitely be blocking the 9 or the 10. Then again, if he decides to go for road, maybe the 6 isn't too bad either. Just to hurt red here, us a little bit as well. And blue makes the cutoff. Okay, that's huge actually. So I think blue now is a target here. We get the sheep. We need the wood. Don't really want to place my road just yet. Okay, green's definitely going to block blue now. Oh, he blocks our 8? Interesting. Not really sure about the 8 block. Yeah, I think you blocked the 9 all day here, to be honest. Our win condition's still very up in the air, considering red has a lot more roads than us. Do we want to take the risk here? Oh, I guess we can't. We're probably going to 7-eye here, which isn't too horrible. We'll just lose some of our wheat and sheep. Okay, if blue blocks us here, then he's definitely going to want to fight for that 11-3-10 spot. Dang, that 6 would have really been useful for us. 10. I'm not sure where he's blocking red right now. I think blue's kind of the clear threat. He's going for dev cards. Green is competing with blue. I don't think green's a great player. Yeah, another 9 hits. I think you block the 9 here. For sure. Blue doesn't need to use his dev card, so he's probably going to try to save for the city here. And a city on the 9-5-10s are really strong. Or he just tries to cut us off at the 11-10-3. Do we want to try for it? I think this is really our only shot to win. So we're going to just put the road down. This is risky. I do think this is really our only shot, though, to victory is if we get on this wood. That'll help us use our brick here as well. Green finally getting some dev cards here. Now I'd assume blue probably takes it off, maybe robs us at the 6. Okay, robs red instead. I mean, if you're blue, you have to be eyeing the cutoff at the 11-10-3. No doubt. Which makes me consider wanting to block the 5 a little bit more, but... Interesting, okay, so he's going for the wood port. Okay, yep, the 9, that's a good block. Okay, I'd like to see an 11 here, that would be nice. We do see the 3, though. Yeah, I don't think as green you play that there, just because now red's going to be even more on you about snagging that spot. But, you know, if we get another wheat, we should have the road settle on the 11-10-3. Blue probably wants to cut off green, though, if he can. But that's a very risky road. I mean, for example, if blue has year of plenty, then he could easily snag that spot. Okay, so we got the wood. Our risk played out, and hopefully we can connect here. Next mission is going to be to get on the 3-1. And we have plenty of space here. We could also double up on the 11. Obviously, 3-1 is our priority. I kind of hope red connects because, actually, then again, both blue and red are kind of in a competition here for both road and army. So either one of them I'm starting to think red looks a little bit scarier than blue. Regardless of that 9 needs blocked. Yeah, I don't think green's actually that much of a threat here because they're not keeping road long term at all. So I don't think you block green here. Now red needs to get a dev card. That should be his priority, but instead he's going to connect. He's got a lot of flexibility, so then that means I want blue to get army here. Let's see if we can make the trade for wood or brick here. Okay, that gives us a settlement. We'll take it. And we're going to city up this 10-5-8 because it's highest production, so we can use our 3-1. 11-4 is also not a horrible idea, but it's just not going to hit as much. Getting close to the city, though. Okay, city up. We're sitting on 6 now. Still going to be an uphill battle though, especially with red. We're going to want to block that 9. Super close game though. Let's see if we connect our roads. What are we at? We'll be at 8. Blue pulls the mono for ore. I think blue needs to start getting dev cards here. Because red could easily swoop up army here pretty soon if he just gets a dev. But he's probably going to try to get a city, yep. So I think our priority now is going to be to get road. Maybe it was a better idea to city up either the 11-10-3 or the 6-4-3. The more I think about it. I think I'm going to wait to put my road down though, because I would rather settle on the 11 if we can. And I don't want green cutting us off. So we'll hold here. I'm honestly surprised no one has swooped army. This is making me think that maybe instead of the city just going for 2 devs could have been a play, but still kind of risky. Okay, red just continuing his road. Oh, and the 7. That's brutal. God, do we give up our ore here? Yeah, unfortunately, I think we do. So I like the 9 block here because it prevents red from dying devs. It prevents blue's cities. And green only has one more city, and then he needs another settle, which is going to be tough for him. Okay, good 9 block, and we have our settle. Now we need to connect our roads, and that'll get us to 9. Honestly, I'm considering blocking the 6. Just because that gives us a little bit of a competitive advantage here. Green, yeah, having to just go for devs here. Now he could have gotten VPs, because I don't think any VPs have been pulled. I think green should have been going for dev cards way earlier. Now I honestly think it is going to be blue or green's game to win because me and red are going to be fighting a lot here to get road. I think we're going to have more space though. So I think we're going to extend our road left, even though we're not going to have a settlement spot. At least it'll hold red back a little. If the game even lasts that long, I think blue's at 9. So blue just needs one more city. Okay, so you definitely have to block blue here. Blue's at 9. So you probably want to block the 10. 10 wheat. What? What is that block? The 8? That is a very silly block. Blue probably just won. Okay, so blue just tried pulling for it. They didn't get it. Green just has a vendetta against us. It appears. So a 4 would be huge. 4 would be huge right now. Looks like we'll go for the city, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, there's always a chance. Okay, 7. That rolled out. I'm assuming we get blocked here again. Since it's green now, I think you do block blue. Blue only has 1 card, though. He could have a mono, though. Okay, he does block the 9 this time. And he steals from blue, so we're still in this. Oh, no, he has a knight. Is it going back on the 8? Yep, it's going back on the 8. Yeah, tough one. I wish Green would have spent that night on blue, knowing that he was one away. Oh, that's tough. That's the tough part about playing online too, is that in person you can make the case a little bit better. Like there, you clearly want to block blue. I mean, he's sitting on 3 dev cards. Could be a mono. A lot could happen there. So tough game. Good game though. I mean, good game overall. We were close. It could have been better, I think, sitting up the 6-3-4 instead of the 10-5-8. I'd have to play the numbers out, but assuming the 3 hits a couple times, the 6, then maybe we beat Red at Road, and there at the end we could have maybe grabbed Road for the win. But nevertheless, good game. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.